Hello, it's James here at Graypaul, Edinburgh, and thank you again for your inquiry with us on our absolutely beautiful Blue Tour de France Pista. I'm going to give you a full video walking of both the outside and the inside, so sit back and enjoy. Now, this incredible example, finished in the metallic Blue Tour de France, is a car that we have specified and supplied from new. And that beautiful paintwork with the painted Argento Nürburgring stripe was actually sealed in with Topaz full car PPF from new. And it still looks exactly as good as it was when it left the factory. Now, you would be hard pushed to put more carbon onto a Pista if you tried. And here you can see it running along with that front bumper insert, beautifully framing the S-duct with the painted stripe running through that, as well as the side air fins working its way onto the underdoor sill, and those side air vents which are actually behind where the door handles are. They are welcoming the air into that engine bay. And the carbon fibre in the back of the car is just as extensive, with a full rear diffuser and the full engine bay. Now, this here is the multicoloured stripe. Now, the giveaway of that there is the painted line on the outer edge of the two main stripes. Now, the really nice touch here is having the centre of the stripe also finished in Blue Tour de France. So you can see a really nice contrast from the Argento Nürburgring onto that central stripe as well, but matching with the exterior body colour. Now, this car benefits from the front axle lift, which helps to clear any unwanted obstacles, but it also has the adaptive front headlights, which aid driving at night time and looking around corners while driving on country roads. Now, from this angle here, you can see those beautiful forged racing alloy wheels and how rich that colour is. Complementing that, we have the carbon centre cap, the titanium wheel bolts, and those black painted carbon ceramic disc calipers clamping onto those massive ceramic discs which are on all four corners. Up on the wing, you'll spot that beautiful Scuderia shield, which is to highlight Ferrari's dominance in Formula 1 and other motorsports, and then you'll see the continuation of that carbon along the underdoor sill towards the rear of the car. Now, at the rear of the car, you can see the massive amount of carbon fibre with that rear diffuser, the central F1 inspired fog lamp, and the rear bumper inserts running across from either of those brake lights. At the bottom there, you'll note the reversing camera, which is accompanied by the rear parking sensors, which helps in the aid of manoeuvrability, and those titanium sports exhaust tips, which adds to an overall much more aggressive stance at the back of the Pista. Now, one of the coolest things on the Pista has to be the full carbon fibre engine bay and manifold with a really nice little red accents, and you'll see it even better with that glass engine cover open, which can be seen absolutely beautifully here, highlighting that incredible V8 inside and that beautiful sound that it produces. Now, the inside of this car is a masterpiece. Full blue medial Alcantara with the matte carbon fibre running throughout, and a really nice subtle yellow stitch to highlight all of those beautiful touches. You'll see that both in the Cavallino, but also on the stitching on the steering wheel and on those logos on the floor mats, which really nicely frame that massive amount of carbon fibre, which runs from the door cards onto the central bridge, up onto the dashboard, and the full carbon fibre driver zone. These Gold Rake racing seats also benefit from having the racing seat lifter and that really nice touch there of having the blue medial leather stripe running down the centre, which again just adds that additional bit of flair to the design overall. Now, from in the driver's seat here, you can see how driver-centric the Pista cabin really is, with everything being angled towards you in the cockpit. The controls for the screen over on the right-hand side, just over here. Over on the left-hand side, mirrored onto the left-hand screen, where you can also access things like your cruise control, and you'll also find useful things like your nose lift down here on the left-hand side. Now, the wheel itself has been designed in such a manner that you don't have to move your hands away from the wheel to access things like your lights, your wipers, as well as your indicators, the variable dampers, and your Manitino, which changes the way the car feels while driving along from a more aggressive or to a more comfortable setting. Over on the left hand side, you'll also notice the nice detail there of having the fire extinguisher with the matching Alcantara belts wrapped around it as well, and this lovely carbon fibre central bridge, very much like the one you used to find in the 458 Speciale, but just all round a really spectacular place to be. some justice for this truly beautiful example of a Pista. But if you have any questions whatsoever, please do feel free to phone us on 0131 475 4500, and we look forward to speaking to you soon. Thanks just now.